Ready? And
I don't know.
Hey, what's up,
I'm sorry.
everybody?
I don't know why I said yes either.
James, stop talking.
I was on the phone with my agent.
Go ahead, Marty.
All right, is that phone off?
Yeah.
No texting on this podcast.
I thought we were just having brunch.
We are. Just relax. Ready? Save it. You're getting too funny for the. Okay, see, relax.
Oh, it's not a comedy podcast?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Brunch with Marty. I'm your host, stand-up comedian Marty DeRosa, and I'm joined by my fellow stand-up comedian, Mr. James Fritz. How's it going,
I'm a
James?
stand-up comedian. Hi.
Say hi to the Brunch with Marty fans.
Hi.
So thanks
Eric.
thanks Eric and Bill. Thanks for being my guest today.
My pleasure. Thanks for brunch.
No problem. You can't pass up a free
can't.
breakfast. Was it hard to get up this early to come here when I said you had to be here at 10 o'clock?
I feel great.
You feel great?
Yeah. I always get up at 9.
How do you feel most mornings?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Because, you like to drink a little bit. You like to drink a
A little.
bit.
Just when the occasion calls for it.
But, do you really feel terrible in the morning?
Most mornings, yeah. I think I've had an ear infection I've needed to get looked at for 10
Yeah, you've been
years.
asking me since I met you
It's bad.
about your ear.
So I always feel, if I drink or not, I feel hungover.
Okay.
Shitty.
Do you ever do that where you don't drink and you wake up and you feel
Yeah.
just as
No,
bad?
like
So you
I'm
go,
not-
well, what's the point? I
should've
might as
gotten
well
drunk.
drink all the time.
Yep.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Do you does your body ache in the morning?
Well, I don't. It's not really. I guess
It's not really
It's
a
more of a
body.
soul ache.
It's not really a body.
it's not really a body.
Oh man. So I met you about what, three
what was
or
it now?
4 years ago? No, I met you
Are we gonna have a
3 or 4 years
flashback?
ago.
I thought we were gonna go to a flashback.
We are. We will. I have it on my recorder. But I remember when the first times I saw you, or I was aware of you, was at Sylvie's.
The first time what?
That I really saw you, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this guy. It was at Sylvie's when there used to be the awful open mic
Oh
there.
yeah.
And you went up and you did your joke about diapers for 30-year-olds.
Oh.
And they could just call them whatevers. And I was like, I like this guy.
Oh yeah.
And that was when I first met you.
A new classic. They call that on TNT.
A new classic. They play that right after Shawshank.
Yeah.
Did you come here to do stand-up?
I came here knowing I wanted to do comedy of
Okay.
some kind. And
Okay.
And
You hear that a lot, just I came here to do comedy.
I mean, I loved
don't know.
stand up, but I didn't have the courage.
Did you want to do
stand-up.
improv or sketch?
I took
or
2
were you gonna,
levels at
write?
I.O.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Do you have any clips of those? Any video
no,
recordings of you?
I never performed in front of people. I hated it. It felt like church camp, so I had to quit it. It was everyone's just
It
like,
felt
"You
like
were
church camp,
great,
right.
We were great. Let's all."
It does seem a little weird.
was
We'll do
weird.
shows with improvisers and sketch groups, and there are times where you're watching it this is a little strange. When it's
And
good,
I
I'm
came
cool,
from
that's good.
writing. I was a creative writing major. I just wrote sad short stories.
Did you
and
always
poems.
want to write a novel, the Great American Fritz novel?
I wanted to write the Great American Fritz novel. There's been
Yeah.
a lot of Fritz novels.
But not a lot of Great American.
A lot of Russian.
A lot of just the Great Fritz. So then you started doing stand-up, and right away, did you go? I think we talked about this before. Right into stand-up, or did you go watch shows and you?
I watched shows like
scoped it
crazy.
out? Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah, I went to I remember I went to the Lion. I lived down the street from the Lions Den.
I did too.
And I went there every Monday for a long time.
Yeah, and if people don't know, that was the breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. Couple syrups for you, James.
Thank you.
Couple for the kids. Look at that corned beef
That
hash.
was beautiful.
So you would go to the Lions Den and check out the comedy, and eventually you just decided, okay, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to do it. I was making myself miserable.
Did you have your set ready to go?
Kind of. I made a bet. I told myself I was going to kill myself if I didn't get on stage before I was 27.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I took it really seriously, and I didn't want to kill myself.
So you backed yourself into a corner of murder.
Yeah, I ended up going a month early before.
Well,
I was like, what if I get sick?
Did you think
I
about?
can't come up. I'll have to kill
Did you think
myself.
about how you would kill yourself?
No, I never really did. But I took it seriously, kind of like a bet, because I thought about it for years.
So you had a little idea of everything, what was going to go on, and how it sort of works.
Yeah, and they were always like, "Get up, come on, blah blah blah." And so Jocelyn Hughes just got me blind drunk one night and made me get up at Hogheads.
Okay.
And
the rest is history.
It's Fritz. It's
Fritztery. The rest is Fritztery. Did you know right away that you do this all the time, or you can just do one a night, one a week or something? Did you get the idea you have to work really hard at this?
Yeah, and I didn't go up enough for a while,
Mm-hmm. I remember when we met too, Danny.
Plus, there was that whole relationship thing.
Now tell me about that. So, at first, was she kind of like, "Oh, this is a fun little thing for you to do"?
Oh, she was very supportive. She knew I wanted it. She was great.
And there was never a point where it was like, "Okay, this is too much. It's me or stand up."
No, but I mean, it did, drive a wedge when you have a girlfriend who has a day job and you're crawling in bed drunk at 1 a.m. fucking 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Mondays were our days.
No, do you look back? Because I look back at like myself in my old relationship, like when I first started doing stand up, and it's like, do you feel like a completely different person now?
Oh yeah.
Because you had a day job and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever do like, if this Fritz could talk to that Fritz? Like, what would you tell him? It's pretty esoteric. This
is deep shit.
But no, I will sit there and think about me like back then, just like, oh my god, I was such a different person.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I had no confidence before I did stand up.
Yeah.
Like, at all. I barely have any now.
Now look at you.
It's so funny when people think I'm like depressed or sad now. I'm like, you should have fucking seen me.
Were you just like dying inside? Like,
it was miserable.
God, this is the most miserable.
It was all I wanted to do, and I didn't have the balls to do it.
And then, what comedians were you into before?
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks
Was big.
Is it the obvious ones? Bill Hicks, Doug Stanhope. You like Stanhope?
Stanhope, I loved. Yeah.
Who else? Who's somebody that you like that I would be surprised by?
That you would be surprised by?
That you like?
Rita Rudner.
Rita Rudner?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was like, wow, I am surprised. Good answer. That's a very good answer to that.
I don't know, like a lot of sketch stuff I love too. Like Mr. Show was huge for me. Like
everybody did. I feel like everybody our age was like, you liked Mr. Show and
loved Kids in the Hall. Bruce McCullough is one of my favorite people ever.
Yeah. What's like your worst show you've ever had?
Oh wait, that's easy.
Yeah.
When I got booked for the when I somehow got booked for a Muslim comedy showcase at a college. Opening for Maz Jabroni was huge.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I didn't know it was a Muslim show.
Yeah.
Like by the Muslim Students Unit.
Yeah. That sounds a little terrorist.
I didn't know
Muslim
that.
Student Unit. That sounds like a terrorist group.
All white girls.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get booked for the show?
Some comedian, I guess, suggested me to him, but no one told me it was this.
So you showed up?
Yeah, I'd been partying all night at Mike Stanley's place. Lauren Vino agreed to drive me out there.
Where was it at?
Smoking weed the entire way.
Okay.
I didn't, because I'm a professional.
Yes.
Yeah, and I get there, and the show's at like 5 p.m. on Saturday in a lunchroom.
Okay. So, like, so far so good. Sounds like the ideal place for comedy.
This is my act, and they're like, and I was just going through like what I was going to do, and I was like, well, can't talk about that.
Yeah.
Muslims hate fucking, they hate gays.
Yeah.
They hate...
That's your whole act. Your whole act is fucking gays and drinking. Not fucking gays. Fucking, gays and drinking.
Yep, that's all I do.
That's all you talk about. No. So what did you do? Did you just eat it hard, or were you just like? Did you
I survived, but it was. I was self-editing, like I was starting jokes, because they just rush you there, and they're like, worst intro I've ever gotten, just a scared.
What did they say?
20-year-old or 19-year-old.
Oh yeah.
It's like, the first comedian is from City.
Oh, you went up first.
His name's James. Oh, of course.
Who went up after you?
Just me and Matt.
Oh, and then he killed, right?
I left. Yeah, he was doing great. He was doing great, and like me and Vino were like
tail between your legs. I gotta get out of here.
Like,
how much did they pay you?
It was like $400.
Oh man, did you feel bad?
Like I'll eat shit for less than half of that amount.
So you started doing Red Bar right away. Did you click with the with Mike Mike David right away?
I guess I don't remember.
Okay. I don't remember. Great, good. So there goes those questions. Don't remember. And now you're not working. At this point, you got laid off.
Oh, that was the best thing that ever happened for my comedy. Was the year of unemployment.
So you got laid off, and you were doing Red Bar Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mm-hmm. And did the Red Bar fans take to you right away?
No, they don't take to anybody right away.
And then, but now they love you. You're their guy.
Yeah,
you're their guy.
Very lovable.
You're very lovable. You're their guy, and what people like about you on the show is that
you can kind of
eat bacon. I love how you eat bacon. You kind of sort of are the counterbalance of Mike sometimes when he goes a little overboard with something. You're kind of the yin to his yang.
It's funny when people are like, "You're the voice of reason." I'm like, "I'm the voice of reason."
Yeah, no.
That's terrifying.
When did Mike come to you with the idea of recording a CD, or did you come to him with the idea?
It was mutual.
Okay.
I mean, but we set the date pretty far in advance. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it one of those things again, like before you did stand up for the first time, kind of just like set a date, have to do it?
Yeah,
that way?
yeah.
Is that how you work the best, kind of like deadlines?
And we know it was. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because I remember leading up to it, I was like, "Do you know what you're gonna do?" And you're like, "Oh, kind of."
Yeah.
With the set and everything. So you did it, and it was awesome. When you were on stage, I was sitting by the stairs, and I was like not coaching you, but I was almost like a stage mom. Like
You were adorable.
You would be doing an act out, and I'd be like doing it myself. Like I just picture like some southern stage mom, like big hands, and that was great. And it was one of those things too. And I think a lot of the other comedians who watched you, I was like, I know that guy because you destroyed it. I thought you were so amazing. And I'm
thanks,
watching
man.
you, and I'm like, oh my God, I know that guy. This is really awesome, and to see your
I was
friends.
really happy with it.
Do you listen to it?
I hate it. I hate the sound of my own voice, of course.
Okay.
No, I listened to it once to do the track listing.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting where people be like, oh, you're this guy from Chicago who just happened to have like the #1 CD on iTunes for a little while. I mean, that's amazing.
It's great. It's all the
Were you
fans.
surprised when it was #1?
Oh, God, yeah.
Did you think like,
I was
it'll
happy
make
when it hit. Whoop. Can you edit out that food?
projectile food? So,
No, when it
because
hit
you
like...
record it and then it kind of goes away a little while, and everyone's like, boy, that was great. And then it debuts on iTunes at #1.
Yeah, and that was all Mike's idea, too, which was a great idea.
Yeah.
To just get noticed. Like, don't do a physical copy. Like, launch it on iTunes. Don't do a physical copy. Try to get everyone to buy it at once.
Yeah.
Because that's how iTunes work.
And I
No, when it was like 80, I was like losing my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm number 8. That was a really surreal week.
Yeah. And
I
then-
was horrible to be around.
Did you?
No.
How do you deal with like? Are you?
The
Somebody,
newfound fame.
how do you deal with success? Do you not deal with success well? Or
I
do
still
you-
haven't seen a paycheck from it, so I'm,
Right, but
it doesn't. Yeah.
After you go to court and sue Mike, you'll get a little bit of something. No, but are you like one of those people who like are you self-sabotaging or like do you not know
you
how
know
to deal
me?
with success? I do know you. That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yes,
you.
I'm self-sabotaging.
Are you a little self-saboteur?
Of course I am. Who else is gonna do it?
Let's get some more deadlines. Let's get something right now. Let's
Man, I'm still waking up. Lay off, Pops.
No problem. And
I'll get a job tomorrow, Pops.
People can they can get your album on iTunes.
Yeah.
This is plug time. Come on.
Or yeah, you can get it on iTunes.
Or if you remember to bring them to shows.
Or if I remember to bring.
So if you guys want to keep up on Fritz, you can catch him on Red Bar Radio all the time. He's always at Chicago
Come to
Underground
my
at the
shows,
Beat
though,
Kitchen.
instead. That's more fun.
And come to his shows, buy him drinks. You can also check him out on Facebook. Yeah, on the Facebook, James?
Is it weird if I want to steal this?
You can steal it. It's okay.
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, James, let's do a friendly handshake. You're not a handshake guy. High five? All right.
I
Thanks
am a
a lot,
handshake
James.
guy.
Oh, you are? Cool. Yeah, you're not a high five guy. Sometimes I go to give you high fives and you're just like, ah. But James, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on Brunch
for
with Marty.
Brunch
Hey,
with
no
Marty.
problem. No problem. Your cheap date.
This was a delight.
And thank you guys for checking out Brunch with Marty. Stay tuned for many more episodes.
Was that fun?
For James Fritz, I'm your host, Marty DeRosa. For our producer, the man behind the camera, Michael Sanchez, thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day.